Good to have you join us this morning. Hello, I'm Lee Jun in Seoul. Hope you're ready to start the week with us. Coming up on today's Business Daily. Products that come with imperfections, more people are turning to these so-called B-class products for their cheaper prices amid the slow-moving economy. Korea looks to break into the South American market of training jets after making initial advancements in Peru. Korea's Samsung and LG Electronics will release their first quarter earnings this coming Wednesday. Samsung, in its earnings guidance early this month, projected operating profit would stand at roughly $5.4 billion. The tech giant estimates semiconductors will make up for half of that figure. For LG Electronics, industry analysts predict around $260 million in earnings. But the company's department that heads its TV sales may be in the red for the first quarter due to the stronger local currency. In the previous quarter, it posted a mere surplus of $1.5 million. Key innovations are expected to drive the home appliance and electronics markets this year, married with mobile technology and smart devices. That was the insight gleaned from a press event ahead of electronics show IFA, where global research firm GfK forecasts the wearables market will more than double this year, led by strong demand in the smartwatch sector, which it predicted would grow by more than 6 times. The company also foresaw growth in the drone and action cam sectors and declines in the GPS and e-book sectors. Korea's department stores are getting ready to invite in Chinese tourists ahead of China's International Workers' Holiday from April 30th through May 4th. The country's largest department store, Lotte, says it will begin accepting payments using Alipay this Monday. Alipay is China's largest online payment system and makes use of mobile apps for transactions. Meanwhile, Hyundai department store is focusing on its Chinese VIP customers. It's offering special privileges to clients based on purchases they made during previous visits. President Park Geun-hye has returned from her 12-day four-nation tour through South America on this Monday morning, a region seen to be packed with opportunities. In Peru, she attended the launching ceremony of a Korean training jet assembled there, opening up the new market of South America. Our Eunice Kim has the story.
The KT-1P, or Korea Trainer 1 Peru. It's the export model of Korea's basic training jet, and last week, President Park Geun-hye, together with her Peruvian counterpart Ollanta Humala, marked the completion of the first KT-1P assembled at Las Palmas Air Base in Lima. It's part of a $200 million contract the Korea Aerospace Industries won in 2012 to deliver 20 of the two-seater jets to replace an aging fleet of Brazilian and Italian aircrafts. 16 are to be assembled in Peru. The remaining 4 were delivered from Korea late last year. And having a production base there, KIA says it'll serve as an export hub for the Latin American market, going head-to-head with Brazilian aerospace giant Embraer, also having a positive effect on the prospects of entering the North American market. Experts in Korea estimate the South American defense market over the next decade will be just under $10.2 billion, projecting to sell some 200 KT-1 training jets, 150 T-50 supersonic advanced trainers, and 200 Suryeon transport utility helicopters, among others. Eunice Kim, Business Daily.
Up until now, for many people, preparing for retirement meant putting their money in the bank. However, with the country's record low interest rate, many are instead trying to find new ways to get their money's worth by investing in other options. Our Lee Ju-young tells us more.
Now in Korea, even when you put 100 million won or over $90,000 in a year-long savings account, the return is only at around $1,200. That's because of Korea's record low interest rate, which stands at 1.75%. So instead of saving, people are turning to investment in health insurance and pension products. That's according to Uri Bank, one of Korea's largest banks.
With the low interest, people think investing in health insurance and pension products can give them more options, also for tax deductions.
The Bank of Korea says out of all household assets, investment in health insurance and pension products increased from 28.5% in the fourth quarter of 2012 to 31.5% during that same period in 2014. On the other hand, investments in long-term savings, stocks, and short-term savings have been on a consistent downward trend. The central bank says stocks may generate higher returns, but they also come with higher risks, so popularity has been plunging on the household level. The amount of investment in 2014 reached $838 billion in health insurance and pension after being on a steady rise since 2011. As of last year, for pension products alone, overall funds exceeded $90 billion. On the back of easy money, for the time being, health insurance and pension products will likely be seen as a promising investment opportunity for many. Lee Ju-young, Business Daily.
The sluggish economy is usually reflected in consumer spending. People refrain from indulging in luxury items and start to look for items on sale. But there's one area of the market that's been able to take advantage of the slower economy, and it has been flourishing in recent years. Ari Kim Min-ji joins us in the studio this morning to tell us more about what are known as B-class products here in Korea. Good morning, Min-ji.
Morning, Ji-yoon.
So tell us, what are exactly B-class products?
So in Korea, B-class products are products that have imperfections, and we can divide it into three main categories. And the first are furniture or electronics that have minor scratches or dents that were sustained during the manufacturing or delivery process. There's also bruised or misshapen fruit and vegetables or packaging that has been damaged. And finally, there's food or cosmetics nearing the expiration date. So due to these imperfections, the prices of these items can be as low as half the price. And the popularity of these discounted goods has made both online malls and brick-and-mortar stores that sell them very happy. Take a look.
This store on the outskirts of Seoul draws hundreds of visitors on weekdays and thousands on the weekend. The main attraction is the deep discounts on items that are somewhat less than perfect. From basic kitchen tools to washing machines and televisions, these B-class items, as they're known in Korea, have become a big hit with consumers.
Even though the products have minor imperfections, they work just as well as the new ones, and most importantly, they're cheap.
Here, an online B-class mall has opened a pop-up store in a bustling area of Seoul to sell a select few of their most popular items. But the store is more to do than just sell the products. Its secondary goal is to raise awareness that the products they're selling are good to eat or use even though the expiration date is approaching.
One of our goals is to boost trust in our products. We regularly conduct safety checks and do maintenance on our products and facilities so that consumers know that they can eat or use what we sell without having to worry.
And online malls like this that specialize in B-class products have also grown in number as a way of handling the problem of having to discard products that have passed their shelf life.
So there's a good purpose to all of this, but are consumers really comfortable with these kind of products? I mean, food products and also skin products, they actually have we actually get directly affected by these products. So
believe it or not, most consumers weren't too worried actually, but they do have different opinions about different objects. So let's take a look. Let's take a listen.
I read an article saying that food products are okay to eat even if they're slightly past their expiration date. But I'm not sure about cosmetics. I think people with bad skin should think twice.
I think that in the case of food, it's okay. The food I buy, I plan to eat right away, so it's okay even if the expiration date is near. Besides, it's really cheap.
All right, so people are really interested in these products because of their low prices, but can you give us a price range of these kind of products?
Yep, so like you saw in the report, I was at the pop-up store during the weekend, and prices are about half of the original price or even lower. And one cosmetics that I saw was cost $5 there, but it would usually cost $70 if you buy it separately online. There are also big discounts for furniture and electronics, and this is a list of some of the products that you can get there. Refrigerators and sofas are expensive, so the discounts were quite huge. And for those reasons, they were the most popular items. Simple kitchen appliances, which are usually relatively cheaper, were available at about a 20 to 30% discount.
Well, that's a lot of discounts for all of these, but do you have any tips for consumers who might be interested in buying B-class products?
Yes, so consumers should ask why these products are cheap in the first place. So they should check out what the problem is, and they should also ask when the warranty expires. Usually they do the same as department stores, and the same applies to goods bought online. They should always ask. And as for cosmetics or food, customers should always double check the expiration date. Now, people are kind of lenient as they are B-class products, and there haven't been any complaints filed yet, but experts are already calling for a greater oversight.
There's a need for oversight so that these products are being handled properly to meet health and safety standards, and so that products of lower quality aren't being sold as B-class.
Now, he said this is a niche market that's expected to grow, but he also said the popularity of these items could also indicate that the economy isn't doing so well.
So this is a reflection of both the good and the bad. I guess we'll have to wait and see how other stores and other companies respond to this kind of trend. Thank you for coming in today, Minji.
Sure thing.
That's all from me this morning. Have a great start to your week, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow at the same time, same place. Thanks for watching.